Hey everyone, Dr. Stephen Hussey here from ResourceYourHealth.com. I got a request to do a video about water and how to get the best water. So this video is all about how we can find the best sources of water for ourselves. Now, I'm going to write a blog about this, and we'll have that posted at ResourceYourHealth.com in the blog section. So look out for that. But for now, I want to go through some of the details here. So, first thing to talk about water is that tap water is actually pretty toxic. Most of us think that this water is, safe to drink, which it is. It's not going to kill you or anything, but it does increase our toxic load pretty heavily. So some of the things that can be found in tap water, depending on where you live, are chlorine and fluoride, which are put in there by municipal water supplies, which can be neurotoxins. Heavy metals can also be in there, and they can damage mitochondria in our bodies. Herbicides and pesticides from the groundwater runoff from our toxic agricultural system. And also leftover molecules from medications. People throw medications down the toilet all the time, and those things can get into the water supply and then get into us. So we want to avoid tap water. And some people would say, well, let's just drink bottled water. Well, unfortunately, most of the bottled waters, the plastic bottles and the mass-produced ones we find in the store are not much better than tap water. Plus, they're coming in plastic bottles, so that plastic can leach into the water, and now we have an endocrine disruptor in our water. So bottled water is not necessarily the answer, or most bottled waters are not necessarily the answer either. So one of the best things to do is to filter your water, filter your tap water. With a good quality filter that's going to get all the things out of it. The little pitcher filters, if that's all you can do, that's great, getting some of the chloride and fluorine out of it, or fluoride out of it, but that's not going to get everything out of it. So some of the best filters I know are an AquaTrue filter, which is one of the ones I have. There's also Big Berkey, which is not, it's a gravity filter, so no electricity required. It takes a little longer to filter, but it does a really good job. But also, if you want to install one like under your sink or a whole house water filter, filtering all the water that comes into your house, you can go to friendsofwater.com, and they have some really good options there. Now, one problem with filtering out everything from the water is that it also filters out the minerals, and the minerals are really important. And if we drink a lot of water that doesn't have minerals in it, it can kind of steal minerals from our body. So we don't want that either. So we could add them back. There are definitely different products that you can use to add minerals back to your water, or you could buy mineral-dense water, either at the store or basically at the store. So one of the ones I like, the ones that I have around here, is this Mountain Valley water. Very mineral rich, and I like it because it comes in a glass bottle, so no toxic plastic there. I also like this water, Evian. It does come in a plastic bottle, though. I wish that it came in glass, but I will get this, if I'm out somewhere traveling and I can't find anything else. This is a good water. Another one I like is San Pellegrino. However, I don't like that it's carbonated, but it's also very mineral rich. So those are some options there. Now, another aspect of water we need to talk about is that water actually has the ability to hold charge or hold energy and become quote-unquote structured. So basically it comes in this helical nature. If you look at the biochemistry of the water, when it's energized, it's kind of structured. And so when it's in this state, this is the kind of natural state of water, what it should be and when it comes from the earth. When it's in this state, it's much more able to get into our cells, hydrate us, and help the cells do the things they need to do. So things that create this energized or structured water are sunlight, the water having contact with the earth, or vortexing or swirling the water, kind of like if water flows past a rock in a river and it kind of swirls. That builds this energy in the water. So one of the ways that we can do that, there's different devices you can buy that will structure the water for you. But you could get water from a natural spring, and that's coming from deep within the earth, so it's got contact with the earth, it's structuring it. It's also very mineral rich, usually. We just have to be careful with that because sometimes these springs have gotten contaminated, so just make sure you test the water before you do that. But you can go to findaspring.com and they can show you where the closest spring is to you. It may involve some work in harvesting that water, but I actually do that. I get these little glass jars and I go and harvest water from a spring near me. One of my favorite sources of water there. All right, so if water is something you need to survive, which all of us do, then like and share this video. Share it with all your friends and family. And otherwise, stay healthy out there.